Actually, just because it's physically quite hard work mixing in a wheelbarrow, there are other ways you can do it. Some people use the tarpaulin, and if you've got two people, I suppose you can do it on yourself. A bit like holding out a hanky and you get a corner at a time and you sort of slosh it around like that. That can work, but I'm fine just doing it this way really. As I say, it's only a bag at a time. I'm doing it, I've worked out basically that a bag is approximately 4 of them. So I'm making a relatively strong mix, so I'm going a ratio 4:1. So in other words, what that means is, if we say that's a generous half, so we'll top that up a bit more. You don't compact it down, you just literally have it like that. So I'm going to say that's 1 shovel's worth, and I've already worked out that sharp sand wise, one of those bags is approximately 4. So that means 4 sand to 1 cement, 4:1, which is quite a strong mix. Years ago I used to run a concrete yard, and we used to make paving slabs and path edges and stuff. And for that, the ratio was 3:1. So this is plenty strong enough. It's only a floor. So yeah, I prefer to do it dry to start with. Someone might say that's wrong, but I don't care really. I just find it a bit easier to actually physically see what's going on and to make sure that it is all mixed up. So the sand's a little bit damp already anyway, just from how B&Q have had it. So I'm literally just turning it round. If I was doing a lot of this, I'd certainly make sure I had a face mask on, because cement is, it's not very kind to your skin. It really dries it out, kind of burns. It's not great for your lungs or your sinuses either. But as I say, I'm outside, it's a little bit breezy today. I'm only doing a little bit at a time. And because this sand is already a little bit damp, it reduces as much opportunity for the dust to be in. Cement, I mean, when I say dust. So a bit like that. So it doesn't take long. I'm just trying to get it relatively uniform, so I know there's no big corners that I've missed. See, still up little bumps there. And then from that, lucky here, I've got a water back. Over like that. This is my classic, I make a mess wherever I go, but I can't seem to help myself. And then, a bit like that, get some of that leftover cement off. You don't want to get it in your eyes either. So, I mean, strictly speaking, you should have a mask on, you should have goggles on. Took me a long time to really adopt health and safety, but after a couple really nasty incidents, all my own fault, you start learning things. So even like this, you could flick it up and get in your eyes, and it burns like hell if you get cement in your eyes. So at the minute, that might look ridiculously wet, but give it a minute. I need just to roll it over. Try and do it quite carefully. Oh, there you go, they'll have to wait. So yeah, turn it over, push it round. I mean, that is ridiculously wet, but it's alright for what I want, because frankly I'd like it to self-level as much as I can. And so I mean, that's almost like slurry, isn't it? But it'll do. Over here. Right, I'm just going to relatively slowly do this. Bit like that. So I've already worked out the height we wanted that. So input for the loo. Well, it's not a loo, it's the drain, the Elson point. And basically, once we tamper it all down, that will level it out considerably. So I don't want to bother trying to get it too low at the minute because I'd rather it was too high than too low. I've got to swap that out because that had a clout. I've actually just reused that, but I caught it with the digger a couple of days ago. Anyway, a bit like that, Jen.